My favorite episode is episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. I liked the other episodes, but there's just something extra special about Empire. Luke training and then leaving too early, and then Luke finding out who his father really is. It keeps you interested the whole time.
I would say my favorite episode of Star Wars currently is The Empire Strikes Back. It seems like they really caught something like lightning in the bottle with the first Star Wars, but they didn't really have the money or the experience or anything going on. So by the second movie, they really hit their stride. There was money there, the lightning was happening, the magic was there. I think that was kind of an apex that wasn't really met again. In fact, I would go so far as to say that the entirety of old school Star Wars fandom is based entirely on Empire Strikes Back.
Of course I love Leia. I mean, she's kick-ass. She's like independent. She thinks for herself because she's Luke's twin and Anakin's daughter. She also has a lot of natural talent. Like, she could be a Jedi if she wanted to.
Actually, I think my favorite character in Star Wars is Darth Vader / Anakin. But you see a really cool character arc for somebody. They start out as a slave. They're given a lot of power, and they're given special status. A simple, gullible person that's easily manipulated. You see them ultimately realize that, like, what a moron they've been all along, what a tool. And I think that's really cool. Like, to see somebody's life from the very beginning right to its end. I think that's very cinematic and operatic. And you couldn't really do it any other way other than with like 6 movies. Like, that's the guy's whole life.
My least favorite episode is episode 8. The Last Jedi just wasn't a great sequel for episodes 1 to 7. If it hadn't been a sequel, it would have been different. I think if it wasn't following movies that had already been made.
I think Empire Strikes Back did right, was treating them seriously. He's a serious character, Yoda was a serious character, there wasn't any slapstick going on. That was not quite so much the case in, what was the other one? It seemed more like they were just trying to put cool shots in the frame and then have people talk about them than actually have a story.
It would have been a great movie. It would have been exciting, and it wouldn't have mattered what they did so much if it was a good sequel, if it wasn't a sequel in the first place. It doesn't fit with the other movies.
Episode 9, it seemed like somebody pencil whipped a script and was like, oh, we gotta come up with a Star Wars, what are we gonna do? And it's like, oh, there it is, just throw those characters in, it'll work, it's fine. I don't accept it as a Star Wars movie. I killed it in my heart.
Some people like to say Star Wars is a religion. I can see why people would say that. I don't think that. Nearly everybody knows about it because it's been in pop culture for so long. They're devoted to it. They think about it all the time. There are lessons you can definitely learn from the movies, especially the original trilogy. So I don't personally consider it a religion, but there are people who get even more into it, of course.
I think it's definitely subjective, but if anyone who's a fan, yeah, definitely. I put on Star Wars movies when I'm riding or cleaning sometimes, and it feels like hanging out with a friend. You need something that makes the sound, bzzz, and whomp, whomp. That's what we need.